Hello everybody, welcome to Split Screen. I am player one this week. Player one as in not Tyler, who is player number two. This week's topic, since I am player one, I chose we are going to rate some horror movies. So we are going to be basing this off of realism, effects, and jump scares. Now, I hate jump scares, so this is going to be an adventure. So, me being player one, also I am going to choose the first movie to pick and to rate. So hold on, let me work some magic. We will start with an easy one. Oops, that's not how you spell Scream.
No.
We're going to rate Scream. The original one.
The original one. I was gonna say which Scream.
The original one. 1980 something.
1980 something. It's been a really long time since I've seen Scream.
Stand by.
Stand by. Prop check.
Is that the original poster for Scream?
Is it? I don't remember a sickle. I thought it was always a knife. But it's been I don't know.
Oh, that's the wrong movie. Shit. There's 1990? 1996?
Was it 96?
Okay, yeah, that looks right.
What's that other Scream?
I don't know. Well, apparently one that we haven't watched.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Scream. So, based on realism, it's kind of old. I mean, the effects aren't terrible. I'm trying to think how much gore is in that movie. The scene at the... Oh, by the way, there's going to be a bunch of spoilers in this video, so if you decide to watch it and you spoil a movie that you have not seen before, that's on you, not on me, because I did warn you. So anyway, in the middle...
Spoilers.
Yeah, big, bold letters. Spoiler.
Spoilers, note to self. Instead of this, just insert SpongeBob me, but spoilers.
So, in the beginning of the original Scream movie, obviously the very first lovely Drew Barrymore is bludgeoned, and her organs are scattered everywhere. That was pretty realistic, pretty gnarly. In the
I'm
later...
looking at this guy with the shirt and looks like someone just paint on him. But this is also a movie from the 90s.
Yeah, that's my point.
It came out the same year I was born.
Not terrible.
That's points in my book.
It's
This
old.
is an incredible year.
Is what you are.
Yeah.
Old. Yeah, blood isn't terrible. Looks pretty... That's weird. Not bad. So I rate this a solid, maybe... I'm going to give it an A. Not the most gory. I like gore personally. So yeah, I would say an A. What about you? Have you seen this movie?
I have seen Scream long ass time ago. I've seen Scream.
When you were born? No, really. Did you see it?
I did see it. When did I see it? It wasn't actually with Christian. This was with some buddies of mine. I think in high school we watched the original. Oh, it was me and Joe. We watched it Halloween, and we were making fun of it to the point...
Wait. You watched Scream on Halloween?
Yeah. So we watched Scream. We were doing it over Xbox, I think. I think we just had a party chat open on 360. And because it was on TV.
Okay.
Back when people watched TV. So we're watching it. I remember we were making fun of it because we were bored. And we were commenting on like the knife stabbing. And we were making fun of it so bad because my dad in the other room was watching Scream 2 on the big TV. And he came into the room and said, I can't enjoy my fucking movie because you and your asshole friend are talking about that's not stabbing.
Oh, there is one loophole I wanted to point out in Scream. So we all know, or those of us that have watched it, again, if you haven't, sorry, spoiler, not sorry. So there is a scene in this movie where I think his name is Stewie, whatever. He said he was with Tatum. It's been a while for me. So Tatum says Stu was with me last night, even though he technically was. I gotta watch the movie again. I think I'm just talking out of my ass right now. But anyway, how was Stu with Tatum if he was also killing the other person, or was that the other guy?
Because there was in the first one there was two of them, right? There was, but like because it's been a while. The thing with Scream is that it's just a regular dude in a mask, really, who's just stabbing people.
Well, it's two dudes in a mask. Did they wear the same mask? Anyway, we gotta move on. So we're just gonna put this.
Wait, I haven't said what I thought it was.
Okay.
You're gonna hate me, but I don't think it's an A movie. I think it's a B. It's a good movie, but it's not. I don't know. I don't think it holds up like certain movies.
So it's not a classic.
I mean, it's a classic, but it's like.
So B.
I mean, you think that's fair?
That's fair. It's one of my favorites.
I know it's one of your favorites because you like slasher films. It's just slasher films to me. Kind of almost are all the same. You got horny teenagers, and then you got people who stab.
Stabbing horny teenagers?
I mean, yeah, isn't that how it goes? I don't remember if there's. I'm pretty sure there's horny teenagers in Scream.
In Scream, ish.
Ish.
I
that was
think
more an '80s thing, wasn't
The
it?
only one I can think of is God, what the fuck is his name?
Because that's how the Friday the 13th and Halloween movies all go. There's always some horny teenager.
Well, that doesn't go away though. But in the original Scream, not Stu, the other guy, the one that was dating Sydney.
Man, you remember these characters. I don't remember any of them.
I've watched it 1,000 times, but I still can't remember his name. Anyway, yeah, he's the closest that comes.
Is it coming?
No. Okay. Just pick a stupid movie and stop.
Well, let's do, because we already have the image for it, and I do like this movie. You don't like this movie. You got 3 seconds into this movie, which is.
Don't like jump scares.
There are the movie I'm talking about is It Follows. Recently, I had a friend come over and he brought this movie, and we were gonna watch it. And you got 5 seconds into it. There are so little jump scares in this movie.
I don't believe you. I've seen pictures of this movie. Actually, let me just show them one of the pictures.
So this is how the jump scares go for It Follows. You have somebody very nervous sitting somewhere, and then someone's standing.
That's creepy.
It's creepy, but it's not a jump scare.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
To describe it, this movie would be better described as creepy than it would as
Ugh.
scary.
I want to vomit just looking at these pictures.
You got someone tied to a chair and someone standing behind somebody. I'm pretty sure there are more jump scares in Scream than there are in It Follows.
Scream does not have jump scares. And if there are, they're very stupid jump scares.
So It Follows is a movie. You know, the funny thing is, it's like a take on STDs.
I know about that.
Oh, okay.
It's like the effect an STD has on you, and you can't get rid of it because it follows.
Yeah, because basically there's like a demon or ghost. They don't really explain it. That follows you, and it just looks like a person, and they just walk. But if they catch you, you're dead. And the only way to get rid of them is to have sex with somebody else, and then it follows them.
To kill yourself.
Yeah, and then if it kills that person, then it just goes down the chain. So you're only.
So many people I'd have sex with if that's what that meant.
Well, the moment you have with one person, then that it's on that person. They have to have sex in order to get rid of it.
I think we're thinking of the same person.
But I mean, I think it's a great movie.
You know, there's a second one coming out.
I did hear. I don't know how they're gonna do a second one because it's kind of one of those movies that's like it's good, but I don't know if it warrants a sequel.
I'll think about that one for future, just not anytime soon. Sorry.
To me, it's a very I don't think it's S. It's up there.
I'm leaving this one to you because I would rate it. Never gonna watch.
Never gonna watch. Never gonna watch.
Mm-hmm. I would watch this movie before I rode the Hulk ride or the Velocicoaster.
You would really.
But that is under the most feeling it circumstance.
And the thing is
I have to have a few drinks before I see that movie.
you have to be fucking wasted.
Yeah, that's our new category. Has to be wasted to watch.
Have to be wasted to watch. It's you. I think you make it out to be so much scarier than it is.
No, that movie scared my dad.
I think that's
He
the
had
only.
to bring the cat into the bathroom.
Oh yeah, didn't you have to like shower with the cat or something for a
Yeah,
while?
so my dad is exactly like me. He can sit through some horror movies, but not all of them. He watched It Follows with my mom, and because he works night shift, every time he got up for work, he would have to take the cat, our family cat, into the bathroom with him so he wouldn't get scared that someone was going to be standing behind the shower curtain.
I really think you're making.
I don't even know which one I would bring into the bathroom because we have 2 cats and a little dog and a hamster.
You'd bring all 4 of them. You would need the whole posse.
Well, remember last night? I couldn't even leave the bathroom because you turned all the lights off.
That was really funny. So we have a bathroom that's right across from our master bedroom, which is across from this,
It's an L shape.
Yeah, it's a 2-story house.
Bathroom here, bedroom here.
So literally, there's probably 10 feet.
Not even.
We'll say 10. Wait, not even 10 feet. What? Maybe 5 feet.
7.
Yes.
Whatever. Moving on.
So between the bathroom and the door to the bedroom, and it's dark, and the only, I would say, hurdle is there's stairs. And that was too much.
I didn't know if you had just shut the door and pretended to hide in the office or the stairs, but I thought you were gonna come scare me.
I don't know why that was your thought.
I don't know. But the whole time he was just laying in bed, I guess just waiting for me to come in so he could say something stupid.
Yeah.
Hi, Perry.
Yeah, you had a whole video, Perry. Another one?
Look how big Perry got. Sad clip of Tiny Perry. Okay, get out of here.
She's not like Toby. She can't sit still. She gets too excited. But I'm gonna just to get back, I'm gonna say It Follows is a movie. It's definitely really good. I think it's good because the scares in it don't rely on jump scares, even though you seem to think there are lots of jump scares.
A woman busts through the door.
I'm not gonna.
Fine, I'll think about it. It'll be one of my 2024 resolutions. How about that?
No, that ain't happening.
You doubt me?
Yeah.
Watch it after this video.
You would watch It Follows right after we're done recording.
Maybe. Just when you're editing the video tomorrow, just put in a note. Did she or did she not?
I don't need to. I'm telling you now, it's not happening.
Okay. Moving on. What movie do I want to rate next? God, there's so many good ones. Oh, I have one. I don't know if you've seen this. Why are the cats on?
Oh, Dead Silence?
No. Yeah.
Did I watch Dead Silence? No, I did not watch Dead Silence, actually.
So, Dead Silence is. Like I said, I don't sit through a lot of horror movies. But this one I did get through. I did very well. So, Dead Silence is one of those. I guess it's not newer. 2007? Anyway, pretty gnarly. Pretty good. Definitely a lot of jump scares. It's the kind of movie that has like the silence before the scare, and that's what gets me because every time there is a silence, I have to shut my eyes. Overall, I don't remember too much of what happens. All I remember is there's some old lady and she's got a puppet, and the old lady or somebody in the movie ends up actually being. It's a whole weird, creepy story, but realism pretty. I would rate a solid, probably 8 out of 10. As far as gore, I don't remember there being too much blood in the movie. But then again, it's been a while since I've seen it. But this picture here, oof, I don't remember this scene at all. Or this one. Maybe I should just rewatch it.
You know, the funny thing about Dead Silence that always got me, it looked like that puppet from Goosebumps.
Yeah, Goosebumps. Yeah, Slappy.
Was that his name? I can't remember.
Slappy.
Was it Slappy? I can't picture a little Slappy.
Which is another movie I couldn't get through.
See, they look almost the exact same.
I know. Get rid of that. Too many tabs open. Yeah, I would say Dead Silence is a little up there. As far as jump scares, if you don't like jump scares, you probably shouldn't watch it, but I got through it, and I'm a pussy, so anyone can get through this one. So I'm going to rate it a solid I'll probably rate it a B. So let's just do a little momentary pause while I figure out technology. Intermission from Perry.
Perry, I'm too busy trying to make sure she don't sink her claws too deep into my leg like she normally does.
Well, get her off your lap.
Oh, but she ain't so close.
What did I say, B?
Yeah, you said B.
Alright. Pick your poison.
Okay.
And then swallow it.
It's rude.
You can swallow it at the same time as me. Put on a whole show. Oh, God.
We'll
Ignoring
pretend
that.
that didn't happen. So let's do my favorite horror movie, which is Alien.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Alien? I thought you
No.
did watch Alien.
Mm-mm.
Oh, come on.
Come on, this one?
Yeah, the original one. The other ones,
Of course there's boobies in it. Why is there gotta be boobies in every horror movie?
Alien, what the fuck? I don't know. That's, what?
Oh, it's just
Alien.
2024.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. Maybe I spoke a little too soon.
I mean, I'm trying to think, are there actually boobies in it? I don't
Does
think
it
so.
matter?
No.
Is that the 4th rating? If there's boobies or not?
If there's... It is only a good movie if there are boobies.
There's no boobies.
It can't answer S tier unless there are boobies.
There's none in Dead Silence. There's not really any in Scream if you count that little tease. I don't know. Anyway.
I think there might be in It Follows, but I don't remember.
Well, it's a movie about sex and STDs, so I would assume.
Yeah, but you don't see any, really. You see, like, when they're done.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'll find out later.
I don't know. Was Ripley shirtless at one point? I don't think so. And in some of the Alien movies, yes, there are, but I don't think about the first one. Because the thing is like, the first one is my favorite. The rest of them can be kind of hit or miss. But the first one is definitely great, which is like, I don't really think I need to explain too much of Alien. You know, people are on a ship and they find an alien and that thing fucks them up.
How was the realism?
The realism, I mean, it's future technology and space and stuff. So I don't know.
Okay, how about effects? How were the effects? Like, was it obviously like person in a costume, or was it?
No, definitely not that obvious. It was pretty good for. When did the first Alien come out? It was like what? I think it was a movie in the 80s. Ah, God, Carrie. And there she does doing the thing that
Hi, Toby.
Barry likes to do, this thing where she's perfectly snuggling with you and then decides to just.
Okay, I'm still getting washed out. There we go.
There's something with your camera settings that I just remembered you
I
needed to look at.
should fix that.
Fix it later.
So, how about, are there any jump scares in Alien?
Oh yeah, definitely there are jump scares.
Like a lot of jump scares?
I don't think so.
Okay, are they good?
Are they good? I think, yeah, they're good jump scares. It's been a while. It's my favorite, but it has been a fair bit. It's been a while since I've sat down and actually watched horror movies. Because that was something me and Christian did. He didn't like to watch
I don't
movies.
know who Christian is.
He's a buddy of mine.
He's also an asshole. I hope he watches this.
I doubt he will.
Trying to make me go on Velocicoaster.
How dare he make you go on a ride in Universal?
No, I have to take this. Come on, Toby.
Where are you going?
You're running the podcast by yourself. Fine. Only because Toby wants to, not for you.
So what would I rate Alien? I mean, to me, it's really an S movie.
An S movie?
Yeah, but part of me is like. Maybe,
I thought it could be an S movie unless there was boobies in it.
I mean, some of them have boobies in it. I don't know if the first.
Of course you would know. Are they yours?
Are they yours?
Could be. Let's keep this PG.
Too late.
Way too late.
Too late.
I'm pretty sure we've said boobies more than we have anything else in the video.
I don't know. Do open.
I can do it.
We didn't think this through, but I'm.
We did, just not very much.
No. We thought it through, but we didn't pre-plan this.
That's fine. Probably won't get a lot of views anyway, so doesn't matter.
Yeah.
S tier?
Yeah, it's too.
Okie dokie. Let me pull up one of my S tier movies, which is totally going against everything I believe in because I hate this movie. I wish it never existed because it's ruined my image of one certain thing, and you're about to find out what that one certain thing is because I'm going to type it in right now. I
Anticipation.
fucking hate this movie. I can't even see what I'm typing.
Oh, The Visitor?
No!
The Visit. Oh, that's
The Visit. The Lamp's in the Way.
That's the one with
It's a movie about the grandparents and the kids, and they're not the actual grandparents, and I hate this movie because it's so gross, and it's ruined my image of old people ever since I watched it. I think I watched this movie back in maybe 2018, maybe 17, and I have not liked a single elderly person since this movie came out.
Yeah, working a real job is maybe not like elderly people. I didn't need a movie for that.
God, it's so fucking creepy. So, as far as jump scares go, there is a certain scene in this movie where the kids are suspicious of these old people. They're trying to figure out what these old people do after 9 o'clock, because one of the rules is don't go out of the room after 9 o'clock. And the grandma thing, creepy old ass Hansel and Gretel witch fucking bitch, I fucking hate her. She jumps up and screams into the camera, and it's fucking creepy. And I hate it. I hate even looking at these pictures. So, jump scares, yeah, they're pretty heavy on the jump scares in this movie. It's very creepy. The realism, yeah, I feel like this could actually happen, and that's what freaks me out about it. These people obviously have a lot of mental issues, which is an understatement, because I don't even know the word for a lot more than a lot more. I hate this movie, but it is very well produced. They played the part of these fucked in the head grandparents. Anyway, the effects. There aren't many effects in this movie because
you wouldn't need many for this kind of movie.
No, you really don't. But it's still I'm gonna rate this a solid S tier because it's very well thought out, very good acting, very creepy, very good dummy in the ice cooler thing at the end of the movie, which you'll see when you get to it. But yeah, if you have not seen this movie and you have a very good image of old people, I would recommend not watching it. If you already hate old people, then yeah, give it a go because it fucked me up.
If you're a millennial that works in the workforce, you're probably gonna like this movie.
It's so fucked up. I hate this movie, but it is a pretty good movie. So let me Have you seen it?
No. Okay, I got a movie after this that I know we've both seen.
Okay.
¬ it is a horror movie.
It is or isn't. Okay, what's the title?
Let's pull up good old Grandpa Smith cuddly dog
Don't.
called Cocaine Bear.
That's not a what? Why would
It's
you
just bordering the lines.
call Cocaine Bear a horror movie?
I think it's supposed to be
Did
a
I even
horror
type in?
movie.
I didn't. The stupid.
See, look, horror/comedy.
How is it a horror movie? It's a bear on cocaine. That's not scary. That's funny.
That's where the comedy comes in. This is a really recent movie, but
Stupid.
we went and saw this in theaters, and I would watch it again.
I don't understand you. Okay, can I ask why you would classify this as a horror movie?
Well, the bear is like a monster, and there's like people stuck in the woods with a monster, so it's like a classic, like, oh, you're stuck in a place with a monster. Like, Alien isn't much different as far as premise goes.
Right.
Alien, you're stuck with a monster in a spaceship. Cocaine Bear, you're stuck with a monster in the woods. Just one of those things is trying to impregnate, and the other one's just high on fucking cocaine.
But how is that scary?
Not all horror movies have to be scary.
It's called a horror movie. Horrifying? What does horrifying mean?
Hey, getting attacked by a grizzly bear that's high out of its mind sounds pretty scary to me.
It's a pretty good way to go.
It's one way to
So,
go.
okay, jump scares.
I've
I've seen this movie, like you said, we saw it together. There were no jump scares. There may be one, but it was more like a... How do I describe it? A surprise.
The jump scares that are in the movie are more comedic than they are
You
scary.
can't even call them jump scares.
It's one of those movies that I'd say, as a horror movie, doesn't really hit the mark because it's just more funny than scary. It's one of those movies, if you go in with the idea this is going to be ridiculous, you're going to have a good time. If you go in this, ooh, I want to be scared, I want to see a real scary movie,
You're gonna be very, very disappointed.
disappointed.
So, I will say that there is a lot of gore in this movie. Well, not a lot of gore.
Someone
But
gets dragged behind an ambulance.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. It sounds awful, but it's so fucking funny.
There are literal characters added to this movie, literally just to be fodder for the bear.
Oh my god, it's...
There's a lot of characters, like the people in the ambulance.
Everyone in the ambulance, the girl that gets dragged and gets the fucking worst road rash I've ever seen. What's another one? Isn't there a guy in the... Isn't it the park ranger?
The park ranger was the one who got dragged behind the
She
ambulance.
is? Who was the one... I feel like there's someone that gets decapitated in that movie.
Was it it could have been the guy that went
The guy that was waiting against the door. Or remember they were trying to get into the house and they can't because the guy's body is in the way?
Yeah.
So his head or something on him was like split in half. And you
he got shot in the head because they
and
went in and the warden freaked out and accidentally shot him in the head.
there was brains everywhere. So yeah, I rate those 10 out of 10. They were pretty.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's some really funny moments in that movie. Like I said, if you're going there for a scary time, it's not really a scary movie. If you're just going to just watch a ridiculous movie about a bear would be high off its mind and just like, I want to see where this wild ride takes me. Yeah, these are my kind of movies. I love stupid horror movies.
So what do you rate it?
I mean, as far as entertainment value goes, it was definitely S tier, but as a horror movie, it's like a C. It's like a C, maybe a D. What do you think?
I'll do a C at best. Because it's funny. It's just not, it's just not like the others that we've seen.
I would never tell a horror fanatic to go watch this movie.
I'm just pulling up the next one.
Okay. Did you put it on the list? Put Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear's earned its spot.
I did.
Oh, did you? I got all our shit in the way. Oh, D's fair. D is fair. I'll take D.
Okay, so this one that I am about to put up right now, as soon as I can.
Is this a show?
It's a show.
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell you why I'm putting it on this list. So this series, this is a Netflix series, or was. I don't know if it still is. I haven't seen it. But I watched season 1 and 2 of this series. It's called Slasher. And while there's not many jump scares, there is a lot of gore. The gore is very, very intricate. Very realistic. It's about, okay, so the first season is about, is this the first or second season?
It says season 1 on the poster.
I know, I'm trying to figure out what character that is. So in one of the seasons, there's this girl who, I guess, this slasher killed her parents. That opening scene, wow. It blew my mind. So, it's like realistic looking blood. It's realistic weapons. It's fucking crazy. So you watch this and you're like, wow, that could actually happen. In the second season, there's a group of, I think it's high school or college kids. They're all on a camping trip of some sorts in this cabin. And another slasher follows them. But this is like not even just one person. Like it's a whole series of this person kills this person. They're out on their snowmobiles and they find this person, like their head cut off and stuck to a tree. There's this one dude that, he gets captured and tortured by this one man and he dies because he suffered so much like torture and blood loss. It's fucking nuts. And it's very gruesome. So yeah, definitely not for the faint of heart, but I had to question my entertainment that I got out of it.
It's got to be good if you're questioning whether or not you're sane afterwards.
Yeah, there is a point that I had to walk away from it.
I never even heard of this.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it probably a. Gosh, I don't even know what to rate this because it's almost so good that it's disgusting that you even want to watch it. What did I rate this? I'm gonna rate it a B. I would rate it an S, but I don't think there's any boobies in it. And it's also a series, not a movie. But definitely worth watching if you can handle a lot of
blood.
Oh, a lot of blood. A lot of blood. It's almost like the Saw movies. Like the traps are so well thought out that it's disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Eyeball vacuums.
Oh, not even just that. It's like this one guy, he falls onto a big giant saw and splits in half. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Sounds fun.
No, it's questionably fun.
Okay. I'm gonna go down my favorite rabbit hole of horror movies, which are horror movies that are so bad, they're so fucking good.
I hope we're thinking about the same movie.
Okay, what movie are you thinking about?
Child's Play.
Child's Play? No.
No? You don't think that was so bad it was good?
No,
that was gonna be the ones I was gonna rate.
This is on a thing of its own as far as that genre goes. I'm just gonna talk about Willy's Wonderland.
I think you told me about this.
I probably did. We have to watch this because this movie is just
Okay, you get one option.
okay.
Do I watch Willy's Wonderland or do I watch It Follows?
Willy's Wonderland.
Is there a reason why?
Because I think you will have a good time watching Willy's Wonderland. I think I would have a good time watching It Follows, watching you lose your shit. So, if you don't know, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie recently came out. And before that, there were a couple of, like, knockoff Five Nights at Freddy's movie trying to basically beat them to the punch because they had, I think they had a lot of issues with writers and that kind of stuff, trying to write that thing. Barry's doing something over there. It's distracting us. You never being a crackhead? Did you watch Cocaine Bear and then decide you wanted to try to be the bear?
She's Cocaine Perry.
Cocaine Bear. Anyways, so Willy's Wonderland is, you know, one of the movies that try to beat Five Nights at Freddy's to the punch. Except it features Nicolas Cage being, I can only describe as Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage does not know how to be anything else other than Nicolas Cage.
When you let Nicolas Cage just be Nicolas Cage, he's a great time to have in a movie. And I don't know. I don't know like what the idea behind he doesn't have a single line in the movie. I don't know if that was like a budget thing. Because I mean he's an up there actor, right? Like I'm sure he costs a lot. No, not anymore.
Nicolas Cage? I mean he's famous.
I mean like back in the early 2000s and late 90s, he was doing some big Hollywood blockbusters. I don't know if anymore.
I mean National Treasure, yeah, but
well, there's a couple
and
other
I've
ones.
only seen that. I've only ever seen that other one, a clip from that movie where he's like that meme face. Oh, let me see if I can find it. I'm sure it's gonna.
Oh, I'm sure. If you type in Nicolas Cage and see what happens. I bet you. I know exactly what image you're talking about. Where is that one?
No, that's not it. But it's funny.
Yeah, no, he's done quite a few movies. I don't know about any more.
No.
So
not that he would get. Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, I've only seen the clip from that movie.
No.
You're at the bottom of the totem pole. Ugh.
Yeah, so he stars in this movie, Willy's Wonderland, and basically what happens is that this company, or not company, people in this town have these haunted.
Harry.
She's just losing her shit over there.
Okie
Just have this haunted pizzeria with haunted animatronics of serial killers that were gonna get, I don't know, thrown in jail. So they decided they were gonna kill themselves and
haunted animatronics that were gonna get thrown in jail.
No. The serial killers were gonna get thrown in jail, I think, and they killed themselves to haunt the animatronics in this pizzeria.
Oh.
So when that happens, they start, killing people or whatever, and to appease them, the people in this town get outsiders and then just kind of basically feed the animatronics to make them stop killing people around the town. So you get Nicolas Cage, he's the latest sacrifice of this thing, and give me the other one. You got that one for you. So he's but little to the animatronics and the people of this town know is that the animatronics aren't. Nicolas Cage is not locked in with the animatronics. The animatronics are locked in with Nicolas Cage, and you just proceed to see this grown ass man who doesn't say a single word beat the living shit out of these animatronics like it's Mortal Kombat. It's the stupidest, funniest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's meant to be like action, thrillery, horror, but it just comes out as fucking hilarity. And there's one point, like, he drinks these sodas. There's no explanation for these sodas or beers or energy. Like, they don't say what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they are, and he's got to drink them at a certain time for whatever reason. He's got a little stopwatch.
Stamina.
I don't know. He's got to do that, and then he's got to go play pinball. And literally, he's in the middle of a fight, and you just hear his watch go doot 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 doot, and he's just like, well, we'll continue this in 20 minutes. And like, there's a group of teens that are trying to break in and burn the place down because, you know, they're like, we can't let this continue, whatever. And like, he's literally in the middle of a fight trying to save these kids. His watch goes off. He's like, well, fuck you kids. I got pinball to play and soda to drink. And just goes plays pinball. And it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Sounds like a good time. Also sounds like a trip.
Oh, it is definitely a trip. It's one of those movies that, like, if you ever have, like, bad horror movie night, add that to your bad horror movie night list.
Like Cocaine Bear.
This is like, this is like one of those movies that you have to like this kind of stuff. If you're going in for like you're going in to see something like Alien or what else did we say? Visit. Something like that, something up there, and you went and saw Willy's Wonderland, you're going to be pissed looking at that picture. As a horror movie, as an experience, I so want to put this in S tier. I've seen this movie like 3 or 4 times. Like, as an experience, S tier. As a horror movie, fucking F tier. Bottom of the barrel. Because it's just, it's just something different, man. I love it, though.
Okay, we'll do this one and then we'll each have another one.
Okay.
So while we're talking about bottom of our tier list, oh god, let me show you the very first one that I thought of on my bottom of the tier. And it's this fucking stupid ass dumb movie. Child's Play. So this
which I think is funny, because there are some people who are super fond of this movie. You're gonna piss some people off. I don't think this is actually a bad movie.
Okay. If I do step on your toes again, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Your opinion's
because
worthless.
This movie came out in probably the 70s or 80s. And back a few years ago when I was on a horror movie binge for, October, I watched Child's Play, the original one, the very first one, not the one that just came out. I haven't seen that one, but I will consider that.
What, Megan? Wasn't that like the latest Child's Play?
There's a new Child's Play movie that came out.
Oh, the one where he's like an AI doll. I saw that one.
I didn't.
The one that came out like 3 or 4 years ago.
I don't think it was that long ago, but maybe. Anyway, so this is the original one that I'm talking about. So, as a movie in its time, I don't think it was a bad necessarily horror movie, but this is definitely the embodiment of all the horror movie characters are fucking idiots. So, for those of you that have seen Child's Play or do not care to watch it, so I'm going to spoil it for you, there is a main character at the end of the movie that does not know that you're supposed to shoot Chucky in the head. Or if she ever did, she didn't care. Because she's fucking shooting him every fucking where else. And she has the worst aim I've ever seen with someone who owns a gun. Like, she's shooting at the wall behind him, she's shooting the arm, and all the whole time I'm just yelling at her, shoot him in his fucking head. You've seen this one, right?
I have seen Child's Play.
Okay.
Long ass time ago, again, like the other movie.
And it's just like, again, the jump scares, maybe for its time it would have been scary, but they're so stupid. Like, you there's a jump scare where Chucky's just standing over you. And realism, it's not too terrible. It's very cheesy. It's very cheesy. So I can't say it's too realistic, but again, for its time, it was probably great. And probably really scary, but as someone who watched it in the late 2010s, I laughed at it. I could watch this at midnight and I'd be fine. Alone in the Dark. That's how
That's how brave you are.
I'm a brave girl.
I have seen this movie. I don't really remember it. I don't remember caring about it. I don't remember it being bad though.
It's not bad. It's just super fucking corny.
It's just a product of its time. I think that would be a good way to describe it. It's a product of its time.
Like, it's not scary now. Like, all the, like, the Twilight Zone, I'm sure that terrified a lot of people back in the 50s and 60s, but now it's just like, ooh, ooh. I mean, some of the episodes, don't get me wrong, they're still... So this one, I'm gonna rate the bottom of the list.
You're gonna say F?
It's an F movie.
I don't think it's an F. I think that's a little harsh. I'd give it a C. It's a watchable movie.
It's a watchable movie, but it's so stupid.
Yeah, but like to me, F and like D are like, you have to be a certain kind of person to watch those kind of movies. I think, you know, the general populace could watch.
I'll be nice. I'll give it a D.
Alright, fine. That's fair.
The C category is all its own. Alright, we each get one.
Well, you
more.
could put C for Child's Play.
I'll put D for Child's Play.
D for Child's Play.
Oops. Nothing.
Well, why don't we do one more because we're starting to come up on time. Let's do one more we both have definitely seen.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it. Which one? You want to do both chapters?
Just the first.
Just the first one?
Actually, wait a second. What one? There's a certain one that I'm thinking of. I don't know if it was the first or second one.
Is it the latest one?
No.
No, not the latest it?
I don't think so. Hold on. It. 2017. Not the cast. I don't know the cast. I think it was the... So, a little secret about this movie. I actually walked out of this movie.
You walked out of this?
I saw it in theaters with my mom, and of course, she wanted us to sit in the very front row. And I was going through a pretty rough spot when I saw this movie, and I couldn't handle the scene where he comes out of the closet and he's all wiggly, clowny, whatever. And he comes up on my kid, and I started crying, and I had to walk out.
Funniest bit is when he's chewing on Georgie. Was that the first part or the second part where he's chewing on Georgie?
First. Georgie?
Yeah, Georgie.
Georgie's in the first movie.
Well, no, he's chewing on Georgie's arm.
Oh, that's the original
that was
one.
Fucking hilarious.
I think that's the original one.
No, that was in the new iteration.
Oh, there it is. Ugh. This is the one I would probably give it another shot because I was kind of a little sissy when I saw this in theaters. I can handle movies a lot better if I don't see them in theaters and if I'm with somebody. So I would reconsider this one. That was my own fault.
This is a great movie. Especially the first part. I know a lot of people weren't too happy with the second part.
Couldn't tell
Do you mind? That is not your chew toy. Right?
Everything is very chew toy.
What are you, Wiggles?
Where is it?
Should be did you save as?
Yeah.
Where'd you save it to? You saved it to somewhere else.
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry.
That's fine. No, you saved the file somewhere else. I don't know what you did. Just hit cancel?
I'm at the big guys.
So, go to save images. Okay, you went to the wrong downloads. Those are different downloads.
What'd you
Oh
mean?
no, you saved it. Oh, that's why it's a AV. Why is it an AVIF file? Get a different image.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. That's why it's a weird image file. There you go. To me, this is an S tier movie. This is what I can't believe I didn't. God, this is definitely one of my most favorite recent horror movies. Well, she's high on cocaine, watching cocaine.
Perry?
Yeah. This is to me an S tier movie. I'd watch this with you again. It's a great movie.
Think about it. Maybe.
Maybe.
It depends on if I get treats afterwards.
If you get treats afterward, do I gotta take you out for ice cream afterwards?
So I can eat that ice cream during It Follows.
You keep saying like you're actually gonna watch It Follows.
I might.
I don't believe you.
Well, it's your own fault.
After your reaction of when we turned it on the first time.
Listen, when you're between two people that you know are gonna make fun of you every time you squirm in your seat, it makes it harder to want to watch it, okay?
How far did you actually get in the movie?
I got to the beach.
Yeah, so you know the first opening credits where it's the first victim you see, and you don't see this person die, by the way.
Look, it wasn't my decision to turn it off. You gotta give me that. It wasn't my decision to turn it off. It wasn't.
Yeah, but your reaction was the reason for the decision.
Still, it wasn't my decision. I didn't say turn it off. Someone asked if we should turn it off, and you said yes, turn it off. I said nothing. I just sat there and...
Considering you were basically buried under me in a blanket.
Still leave you.
Okay.
I was not.
You starting... What, did you just wink at me? Oh, you just winked at me. You just did it again!
Good, Toby, distract him.
Whatever.
So, if I ever do try to rewatch it, I will not be watching it with two people. I watch it with Toby.
Just Toby?
Yep, just Toby. And Wiggles.
And
Wiggles will bark at it.
Okay. He'll bark the demon away.
Yes. Oh, how did you want to rate it? S
To me,
tier?
it's S tier.
Okay.
It's definitely up there. What do you feel? Because you've seen it, or at least most of it.
I've seen some of it. Yeah, S tier is good. I mean, the graphics are brilliant. Jump scares are, yeah, you'll don't watch it if you have a sensitive heart. Yeah, good character design. Realism, as far as could this happen, that'd be cool.
Well, considering he's like a space demon or something. I don't...
Considering this isn't what started the clown pandemic of 2016. But then again, this movie came out after the clown pandemic of 2016.
I was gonna say...
That was Wrinkles the Clown, and that's another day, another topic. I'm gonna get you to call Wrinkles a clown.
I think I've done it. What is it? It just goes to a voicemail, right?
Maybe. Another story for a different day.
I'm pretty sure I've done it. I think we did it. Because that was like something you did in high school.
I watched it like a few years after high school.
I'm trying to
Anyway,
remember.
besides the point.
Cats are being rowdy.
Okay, well, there's a little too much fuckery going on here, so we're gonna just do